Cyril and Mnangagwa are two fools, so they can't resolve anything. Mnangagwa must go. The people of Zimbabwe deserve a better leader.
31 March ndi comrade Bombshell vari kutaura, comrade Geza, tiri kukubirisai kuti munhu wose kubva kuPlumtree. In fact, haizi demonstration, tinoiti izvo uprising. Munhu wese ngaapinde mustreet. Munhu wese ngaapinde mustreet. Right? Tiri kuda kuti Mnangagwa, Emerson Mnangagwa, Spy Mnangagwa ainde nezvigananda zvake 31 March.
ZANU-PF blames everyone except it will blame sanctions. It will blame the opposition, but not itself. The buck starts and ends with ZANU-PF. The buck starts and ends with Robert Mugabe. The buck starts and ends with the Shek building in Rotondo. They must accept full responsibility of the mismanagement of this economy. I bleed Dara when I go to places like Zambia, when I go to places like Kenya. We used to be way ahead of those countries. We used to be way ahead of these countries. I've said in a meeting recently that at independence in 1980, Kenya's GDP was $7 billion. Zimbabwe's GDP was $7 billion. Now Kenya is a $264 billion economy. We're a $25 billion economy. So we have scored on goals. We have suffered from self-induced policy distortions. We have refused to be democratic. It is not an accident that that countries that are successful have gone through political renewal, have gone through political change. Zimbabwe is trapped in a time frame. It's like someone pressed the freeze button and ran away with the remote control, which is why when you drive in our roads, in Chendambuya, the road is like it was built in 1932. If you go to growth points like Murewa, like whatever, they're like something out of a horror movie captured in colonial Rhodesia in 1951. So we have remained trapped in a time warp because of a selfish liberation movement that operates on the doctrine of entitlement, the doctrine of impunity, and zero-sum game. If I can't have it, no one else can have it. A liberation movement that is still fighting a war that finished 45 years ago in 1979. That's the price we are paying.
Going to Zimbabwe, if you're gonna kill us, you're gonna kill us. And I call on South African police, please, arrest everyone Zimbabwean who have passport, who doesn't have passport. Yeah. We need to go. Because like what we are doing here, even right now, when they call us, let's go and do this. They said like they're fine because they're staying, they have a good life in South Africa, you understand? How about their kids? I call on South African immigration, call everyone, arrest everyone. You do have passport, you don't have passport, arrest us. We need to go. Like in 1976, South Africans did, and us, Zimbabwe, it's our time to go and die. We can't be cowards like we come here in South Africa right now. We need to go and do it in our country. Yeah. This is our last time to march here in South Africa. Yeah. We have to take it to Zimbabwe. Yeah. Enough is enough. We are tired. In Shona, kusiri kufande gubu. How about fellow Zimbabweans? You get paid. If you go to Parinyata hospital, we don't have medicines in our hospital. But you guys, you are buying cars. How about fellow Zimbabweans?
I think it's right time for us Zimbabweans to act if we really want freedom. We are here in South Africa. We think this is our country. No, we need to go back home and face the challenge that we have. Like South African fought They did it in 1976. I think it's high time for us Zimbabweans to go home and do it in our home soil. You know, like, we don't want to march here in South Africa anymore. We have to take it to Zimbabwe. Like, I call on Zimbabweans. We do have Ndebele people and Shona people. We need to come together as Zimbabweans. Let's put our difference aside and fight for our country. If we don't fight for our country, no one will do it for us.
With the real thing that is important. The most important thing is that Mnangagwa is gone. So Mnangagwa is gone, and we should not allow this man to come back. If we allow Mnangagwa to come back, this is the end of our country. Our country will be some form of Somalia, some form of failed state, worse than it is. So it is very important for us to know what is going on and to support the military guys who have taken a stance against Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is very, very evil and is the person who is causing all the problems in Zimbabwe with his wife, Auxilia. So these are the people causing troubles for our country. And the military guys have put Auxilia under house arrest. You won't see her. You won't see her speaking. But Mnangagwa is still out there. And the army has today come out through their spokesperson and said the police should not interfere when the protest starts on the 31st of March.
We will not stop our development plans and programs because of the noise from some little boys. They will continue making that noise, but we shall continue to move on. But I warn anybody who may want to be nonsensical and bring chaos in this country. We are ready for any chaos, to deal with any chaos. Whoever who preach hate speech shall be responsible for their hate speech. Our prisons are not full. We want peace. We want unity. Those who do not disagree with that, but do so quietly and peacefully. Then, tichafamba tose murugare nokuirana. Asukata mhesha mkono tinokuveza.
We call on Zimbabweans to stop being cowards and confront Mnangagwa's government and go and reclaim their own country. They cannot continue to stay in South Africa as if they are enjoying life here. You will never enjoy life in somebody else's country. You can only enjoy life if you go home and remove ZANU-PF from power and arrest those who are stealing the gold of Zimbabwe. Including Zimbabweans who are here in South Africa. Get into buses and go home. Go and fight from there. Because the humiliation that you are being subjected to here in South Africa is if you don't have your own homes. It's high time that you take it upon yourself and organize yourselves. EFF is there. We can even sponsor buses. Ora, go and vote. If you are here to study, you can come back, study, no problem, but go and vote. So that we know that at least you are also doing something. The humiliation and the violation that Zimbabweans are being subjected to, highly educated individuals and human beings, it's not what a human being must be subjected to. But it starts with you as Zimbabweans to fight for the freedom and the self-determination of the people of Zimbabwe.